Hi everybody, Mike here again, and look at the state of me. I mean, I need a shave, I need a haircut, and probably a decent meal and a good sleep as well. But I'm wearing my Tay Models t-shirt because I've been running my friend Alan's shop, Tay Models, for the last week while he was on holiday. It was the first time he was on holiday in 4 years, so he kind of deserved it. And he paid me in truck. Better than money. This is it here. Now I know I said I was going to get a Proline Pro MT, or at least look into it. That clearly isn't one because it says HPI Jumpshot on it. I also mentioned I'd seen the Jumpshot before in the flesh, and I wasn't that keen on the chassis when I first looked at it. It looked a bit like the Savage. Well, it looks a lot like the Savage because it's based on it, sort of. I've never been a biggest fan of the Savage, although a lot of people are. But, you know, I had another good look at it, and the quality of the components is very high, the design is very clever, and you know what? Had I bought the Pro line, I would have had to, you know, get money off it for working at Tay Models, but I would have probably still had to shell out about 250 or 300 pounds of my own money anyway to, you know, finish it off, get the brushless system that I wanted, and radio gear and all the rest of it. For the Jumpshot, I could have it as I want it, pretty much free. I didn't have to pay very much at all, so that's always good. And also Alan made me this R2D2 mug, which is, you know, sounds like he's a really nice guy, but actually that one came out quality, so he couldn't sell it, hence why I got it. But never mind. Let's just jump in and show you the Jumpshot. Here's the box, have a look at it, so cool. Right, it's a ready to run, completely ready to run truck. It has everything in the box you need, apart from AA batteries, I believe. Nope, it's got them as well. It's got the slow charger. You know the sort of chargers that no one ever uses, but everybody has dozens of them. Comes with 2.4 gig radio system. I think it's a 15 turn brushed motor, waterproof speed controller. It's got a really clever waterproof receiver box, sealed off, full ball bearings. It's a rear wheel drive, and it's pretty cool. Let's open it up. Yeah, so the truck isn't in here, actually. I was lying. I wanted to show you just some of the components first. There's the radio. It does seem a bit plasticky, actually. You know, there's very little detail to it, but apparently they work fine. You know, maybe the lack of weight that we experience and go, oh, it looks like low quality. It could be because nowadays radios are actually, you know, only 4 AA's rather than the 8 that they used to be. So that could play a massive part in the whole it feels too light to be quality. Well, I've not tested the truck yet, so it might be fine. It probably will be fine. Apparently they use these ones on the big nitros as well, so, you know, can't only be good. These are the standard wheels and tyres. Now, I have a problem with these because I know some people do, but I really don't like chromed plastic. I really don't like it at all. Just, to me, it's tacky. The truck looks good, but a lot of people, again, I'll get the photograph, there it is. A lot of people say it looks quite wimpy, quite pansy, and I think a lot of that is down to these little chrome wheels. Nah, they don't do it for me at all. Also in here we have the standard motor, 15 turn firebolt motor. That's the same one that you get in the HPI Blitz short course truck. It's kind of the stalwart motor they go to for new releases quite often, actually. Comes with this plasma nickel metal hydride, 2000 milliamp hours. Yeah, nice enough. Slow charger, whatever. Where's the speed controller? There it is. Waterproof speed controller. I believe it's yes it is. It's LiPo compatible. When they say waterproof, I mean they don't suggest you immerse it, but you know it'll survive going through puddles and such. Now, all the stock parts are in the box, so they're obviously not on the truck. Well, that's because my truck is not stock. and it looks much better for it, I think. Much better. The standard truck does look slightly wimpy, I think. A lot of people were unfairly describing it as looking almost toy grade. Now I thought the chrome wheels did a lot for that image, so I swapped them out. They didn't even, you know, it's not being used, but I didn't even sort of order these afterwards. These were actually ordered just at the same time. I wanted these Proline Desperados, and these are the trencher tyres on the Proline Desperado wheels. They look smart as anything. They have a bigger overall diameter to the stock ones. Oh, switch it around. Let's see if you can see that. Fair amount bigger, so there's a difference in gearing, but it shouldn't really matter because it's not on stock power system. There's a Castle Creations. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's a bit dark actually. It's in there somewhere. There it is, Castle Creations 4600 kV motor with the Sidewinder speed controller, which can take 2 or 3 cell. I will be running this on 2 cell because 4600 is more than enough to shift a small 1/10 rear wheel drive monster truck very briskly, I hope. Well, I know it will be because the High Roller, which this is replacing finally, the High Roller's been off the road for a long time. That was a 4370 kV e-tronic system, which isn't as good as the Castle. It's not nearly as expensive, and yeah, it went really well, so this will be fine. It also has a wheelie bar, which I've made from, it was a Traxxas, what am I talking about? It was from the Savage, but it was massive, you know. The Savage is a much bigger truck and it had all bits coming out here and stuff, so it's been chopped down. I just put some arms there, completely changed. Not tried it yet, but hopefully it can withstand the pressure. Should get that much wheelie angle, which should be fine, no problem. And also, I've taken a lot of the HPI stickers off it because I think the colour coding is quite cool. The paint job, well, it's not really a paint job, these are actually all stickers, these orange stripes. But it looks nice, it looks cool, but they insisted on putting big orange blocks, you know, big HPI with an orange block around it. Just unbroken orange colour that just didn't set it. It just didn't set it look right at all. You know, you have got all these sort of speckled parts and everything that look quite cool, but then you just have a big solid block of colour, no good whatsoever. So I've taken a lot of them off. You know, the big one on the bonnet is gone. This is powered by Castle. The small HPI one. Again, I've got the Castle ones on the side. Proline because the wheels and tyres on it. Castle symbol. Same at the back, really. On that side. But it's kind of different layout, but same sort of idea. And pulling on the roof. Another thing I didn't like about the stock one was the rear, well, the rear aerial, the only aerial, came out of here, out the back of this rear windscreen. Looked like a dog's tail or something. Don't like that. No, it's a 2.4 system, you could say nicely hidden in. So I've just blocked that off with a Castle sticker there. I'll show you the chassis itself. Actually, no, before I do, forgot something. I did all that, and I think it looks a lot better. You compare it to the stock one. I'll put some photographs up just now so you can have a look. Compared to the stock one, it just looks meaner, looks darker, more sinister. Just looks more badass, really. That's what you want in a monster truck. You don't want it to look wimpy. But still, there was a key thing wrong. And I couldn't, it was the front end. It was the front end. I couldn't work out what it was. I didn't like it with the front end. I originally thought it needed bull bar bumpers and stuff, you know. I did think it needed a rear bumper as well, but with the wheelie bar, no problem. Let's go, no problem. Sorted. Yeah. What was wrong with the front? It was the lower front grille. That's what's wrong with it. It looked like some silly, smiley, happy mouth. It actually reminded me of Johnny 5 from Short Circuit. That's what it looked like. It had a big smile on it. Taking them off, and the result, just a tiny little sticker. Just actually the fog lamps were part of it, so I've chopped and kept the fog lamps because I like the bumper fog lamps. The truck now looks cool. I mean, I'm really pleased with the way it looks. I would not change it at all now. And actually, it no longer looks like some cheap, nasty sort of cut price equivalent of the Proline MT. It actually looks like it could stand shoulder to shoulder with it. Whether it can or not, it's probably, you know, there's a massive price difference. So, but I'm just racing against Matthew's ECX Ruckus, which is a, you know, even cheaper brand, a Horizon Hobby budget brand, but they're very good. So I hope, as long as this can, you know, hold its own against that, that's all I need to, you know, it's a great little truck. Looking anyway, looks great. Under the hood, or under the shell, we wouldn't call it under the hood because I'm not from North America. We would say under the bonnet. But it ain't the bonnet, it's the whole freaking thing. So, that chassis. Nice. Very nice. Looked a bit dated, looks a bit strange with the vertical plates of aluminium. Aluminium. You hear me, North Americans? But it's very, very strong. I mean, the strength across here is crazy. And then it doesn't really have a shock cover, it has like a shock battering ram. Look, it's so thick and strong looking. Right, which is all good. But it's also combined with something very clever. See these little bits that break? The struts that hold the shell up. The suspension, top arm links, or whatever you want to call it here. They snap, they're the things that go. And look, they're so soft plastic they're almost rubber, so they spring back. Yeah? Won't snap. Very clever, very strong truck with nice flexible sort of breakable bits. I like it. I also like the clear spur cover. See? So you can see the spur gear in the pinion, you can see what's going on, if there's any teeth coming off, or if it's making a noise, you can see if there's any gravel in there, whatever. And yeah, side winder's hidden in there somewhere. Haven't actually got the fan. Forgot to order it. I mean, I don't know, I think I'll try and run it without the fan, because it is only running 2-cell. You know, and that side winder can take a 3-cell. So I'm hoping, I'm just going to take a gamble and say it needs a fan for 3-cell, which should be okay for 2-cell. We'll see, it might get stupidly hot. Also, HPI will probably release a wheelie bar, which saves me all this faffing around, but I want to get it done. I want to have a shot at it. And they're not going to have it tomorrow, are they? So, you know, why not? Battery loading goes in the bottom of this truck, which is cool, really. Big hefty body clip there. I suppose it's not a body clip, it's a battery tray clip. Yes. It's well in there. See, it won't come off randomly. You know, I always worry about bottom loading trays. You know, they'll come off like my girlfriend's Tamiya Hornet. But nothing like that. And then it's just a case of flipping it open. And if it clips out, you just pop it open. Which I'm failing to do. Oh, I was pushing the wrong bit. Stop thinking. There we go. There we go. That's what you do. There it is. What a tube. So in there, running 2-cell LiPo. I would have preferred it if this thing opened up all the way, but it stops there. I don't think you can maneuver it out. I've never tried really. But I'm just going to leave it there because you can get the 2-cell in and out. There we are. Badass truck. Lots of suspension travel. Not as high as the High Roller, hence the name High Roller, but still plenty of clearance. Mega clearance here, really. Not the clips on the floor. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using it, and I think it should kick Matthew's ECX's ass. Well, we'll see. Yeah, tune in again soon, and we'll find out what happens. Thanks. Cheers.